Huzzah everybody and welcome back to another build, but it's a little bit of a different build. Apart from the fact that today we're building here, don't forget that for the past 4 days, Rebuilding Appalachia has been live. I know I haven't been doing anything, that's because of work, but it's Friday, I have the day off every Friday from now on, so I can get involved. So for my part of Rebuilding Appalachia, I'm building a family little corner store thing that is on the entrance into I was about to say Watoga right there, but it's Morgantown. And right here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the best spot because I want to try and get it to line up, I guess would be the correct term. There's not many places within towns that you can build, and thanks to the people over at the Fallout 5.0, and that's not the 5-or, that's the 5-0, as in the police. They've marked some locations on the Morgantown map where you can actually build. So I nabbed this location, and I was just testing out right here the best place to try and build, and like how close I could get to the edge of the build area to use walls. Because sometimes when you get really close to the edge of your build, you can just build a little bit outside of it, which I managed to do on this one. So yeah, technically some part of this isn't within inside the build area, which is kind of fun. But I didn't know what wall to go for. Now, I'm kind of thinking, though we're at Morgantown, I was kind of thinking it'd be like one of those kind of things that you see in old movies, where these like a fish bait kind of shops. It's all, you know, funky and run down and stuff, and I went with brick. To be honest, brick's still my favourite, unless they bring out another type of brick. I don't know, they really do need to implement some new walls, because sometimes you just want to do stuff. And here's where I built just outside. You can see how the radius comes through that edge of the camp. So that area over there, without walls, is going to be a little outside waiting, seating area, because I thought, you know, while also building the shop, I'm going to build a small bus stop at the side, because you never know when you go, oh, I need to go get some shopping, and then you do it, and it's like, I can't be asked getting a taxi, bus is right there, let's just catch the bus. And you're probably wondering what I'm doing with this. Well, I'm not using this. This is a legitimate vendor, so you can buy things from the vendors that I put down, but I wanted a place to put them. So the best thing I figured was to put this down, because it's kind of the size of a vendor. I thought, put this down, line it up with the floor, so there's a spot behind where I can actually get through the back. So you, like, instead of coming up and back around the front, you can just walk around the back. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's think of that. And then I'm going to cap it with one of these, and then I do actually end up eventually capping it with a newsstand as well, because I don't like the fact that the big shelves have no end to them, and this is something that you actually see, and I've seen for the past 4 days in every Tesco across the bloody country. There will be a cap on it, because that's wasted space that is not being used to sell things. So I thought I'd put down a magazine rack. Still haven't decided what magazines I'm going to put in it, because I've got quite a few, which you'll actually see. There we go, big old thumbs up. And of course, the floor must be changed to make it look like a shop. Now, Woolworths, which is, I don't know if it's in America, but it used to be in England, had the most disgusting floor in existence. It was a checkered floor. Well, the one near me did. It was like a checkered cream floor. It was absolutely disgusting. I think it was there so you'd get in, you'd buy your stuff, and you'd get out, because you didn't want to walk around with that thing glaring up at you. So I thought, let's go for the really ugly floor and put in the new checkered floor. And then, of course, my favourite wall paneling ever, unless they bring out some more wood, I guess. I coated the entire thing in a nice, I'm pretty sure it's mahogany. I don't know. It's artificial, obviously, but I'm pretty sure the colour is supposed to be close to mahogany. But there we go. I stuck my vendors in. What pisses me off about these vending machines is the sale sign on the side. I wish there was just a blank one without this sale here, caps only. I wish there wasn't one there. So you could get them perfectly back to back with each other. But it's time for a roof. And there's something that I managed to do once, right? I managed to do it once, and then I was never able to do it again, and I tried it here. So what bugs me about roofs is if you don't have, if you have the flat one on, no one can tell you've got a roof, right? Which kind of bugs me. So what I've done once was a flat underneath with an angled on top. I don't know how I did it. I think I might have glitched it in there somehow, but I wanted to do that because I like having a proper roof, right? I'm sick and tired of having this, like, the angled roofs, which are really nice, but then this massive gap between where your wall ends and where your floor ends. Like, I'm going to look up right now. I'm going to look up, and I'm also going to try and keep speaking into the mic. But if I look up at my room, oh look, the top of my room is nice and flat, but above that is the angled roof of my actual house, which protects me from the rain. Why can't we do this in this game? I really want to do it. And I think the only way to do it is either glitching or by putting actual wood flooring in. But that means you've got to put a set of stairs in and then, you know. So, Bethesda, get on that. But the outside area needs to be done now. My little bus stop waiting area. I was going to have it... I was originally, I should say this, going to have it as just a place to advertise. I was going to put one of these down and then throw in a bunch of advertisements on it, like the prices and stuff, or maybe just some posters, something like that. I don't know. I was still kind of crazy. But then I was thinking, right, okay, it's a bus stop, so what do we need at a bus stop? Obviously, we need a bench. Now, when I say it's a bus stop, I don't mean it's a bus stop with a sign for buses. I mean, it's a place you'd wait where, you know, you'd be able to see the bus coming, stick your hand out, because you're actually allowed to signal a bus within a specific distance of a bus stop. So if you're running to a bus stop and you signal it from, like, I don't know, 20 metres away or something, but you can make that distance in like 30 seconds or whatever, bus can stop for you. It's really cool. So we need a new Coca-Cola machine because it's America, and they used to have, I don't know if they do it anymore, but they used to have those Coke machines at like gas stops and all that kind of stuff, which was cool, like you see in Back to the Future, where he like cracks one. But I got disconnected from the server, so a quick little load back in later, and I have to decide the roof. So I was just going to go for the square pointy roof, but then I thought two of these side by side, because not these, and definitely not these. But if we go back up, nope, not the flat one. Come on, go back down, back down, back down, go down, go down. No, get rid of that. This is what I did originally. I put this down, but I realized I wanted to have more than just one pillar holding it up. So what I do is I get rid of this. And I also need a place to put my power, obviously, and of course, because it's a real-life building, I'm trying not to have wires sprangling all over the place on the inside. So, ooh, excuse me right there. So what I put down is the conduit stuff. Yippee for me! Conduit stuff needs working on, and when I say needs working on, I mean someone needs to pop on into Bethesda and find the person who designed how the conduits connect together and beat them with a hammer. No, actually what they need to do is they need to turn them into a little small insect, put that insect into a box, put that box in another box, mail it to themselves, and then smash it with a hammer. Because, oh my god, conduits piss me off so much. And see, this is what I mean. So I was like, ugh, that thing sticking through the wall is going to be a massive line of wire going across. And once again, I'm trying to stick in the flat roof because I'm a douche. But I was like, do you know what? Right, I'm just going to have to put one on the inside and then, like, baffle it up. Baffle it up? Is that the right word? I don't know, but I'm baffled by this stuff. So I need to turn the wall into a door. I need to put the conduit through so it's not sticking too far out, but it's also not sticking too far out on the other side. And then I need to do drugs or something. I don't know. Don't do drugs, kids, but... I'm lost for words how annoying conduits are. So what I wanted to do, here we go, what I wanted was, I wanted a nice smooth conduit that would be flush with the wall, go up, come down the middle of the shop, and connect to one of the vendors. I got kind of close to that. It was a little bit janky. It doesn't stick true to the wall, so it doesn't stick onto the wall like you can do sometimes with conduits. It's a little bit off the wall, and if I can find out how to fix it, so you can see here, this is what I had. I was going to go through, up the side of the wall, so through the wall, to the left, up the wall, and then and then back on itself, and then take a right? No, take another left. Yeah, there we go. You'll see in a second, but take another left, and then go out over the top of the vendors. Now, this was the annoying thing. I think it's only because it was the door, and if I was to remove the wall, and then put the conduit where the wall would be, and then put the wall back down, the conduit would be kind of in the wall. I still need to experiment with these, but this is... conduits are broken, right? If you want to learn conduits, take drugs. If you don't want to learn conduits, you'll be happy, you'll have a family, you'll live forever. Oh, dear God, I hate conduits. But I realized only one of these generators does the power for one of the vendors, so of course I had to put 2 in. Yeah, I'm not going to show you that. I'm not going to show you everything that I did to do this, because some of it was just a pain in my keister. But as you can see, I've changed the roof right here. The roof has changed. I have had to put wires in to get some of the lights going. There is a power... what is it? A power generator, distributor, whatever. One of those little glowy light things in the conduit section that distributes light. There's one over there to power that stuff, but as you can see, it comes out over the top right here and connects. And of course, I have labelled them. One is loot, because I wasn't going to spell out other stuff. Let me show you my extensive collections of magazines. Yep. Still going. Still going. Almost there. Almost there. And there we go. That's my extensive collection of magazines, and I didn't know which ones to put on, but I just put some stuff that I had on me. I should probably go and find a lot more stuff. I haven't got a lot of stuff on me right now, but that's the armor, and then the loot stuff is really just plans that I had on me. I am keeping the Meat Week flag, the meat cleaver, because once Meat Week is over again, if you don't have those plans, they will be worth a whole lot more. However, it's pretty damn easy to get them, so you never know, new people who join. And then of course we have this stuff here so you can start the quests. We don't sell Slocum Joe's donuts. I wish we did sell Slocum Joe donuts, and we do eventually sell Nuka-Cola, but you know, it's October now, so the Pumpkin House and the House of Scares and Harper's Ferry, ooh, creepy things. But there we go, there's my little, I don't know what to call it. It's my Rebuilding Appalachia store, I guess we should call it. That's the correct thing. It's got some dirt on it, which gives it that little bit of realistic grime kind of feel. It's pretty basic. I do plan on changing it. But there we go. Don't forget, Building Appalachia is still going for another week. So if you want to join in, all you got to do is find a place within a town or close to a town and build something realistic looking and have a bit of fun with it. And if you can get a community going in the meantime, hell, that's awesome. But ladies and gentlemen, you know me, I've been C.A.M.P. Beardy. This has been a very awesome build, and as always, you know the drill, like, share, and subscribe, and until the next time, stay awesome.